Rudy Giuliani celebrated his 80th birthday this past Friday, and according to a report from the New York Post, it wasn't exactly the happiest of birthdays. See, Giuliani has been involved in a dangerous game of hide-and-seek with the process servers from the state of Arizona, who have been trying for weeks now to serve him with his indictment because he is due in court on May 21st, tomorrow. So they had to get him that indictment to make sure he showed up for court, otherwise he'd be in contempt of court, then that's a whole new set of charges. And as I said, Giuliani was celebrating his birthday party Friday night in South Florida, and that's where they got him. According to the report from the New York Post, the process servers were able to get into Rudy Giuliani's birthday party, and they served him with his indictment shortly after everybody sang happy birthday to him. Let me read you this. He was in high spirits when he was served around 11 p.m. on Friday at the Lake Clark Shores home of GOP consultant Caroline Wren. Prior to being served with the felony indictment paperwork, Giuliani reportedly belted the song New York, New York by Frank Sinatra in front of what the Post said was between 80 and 100 guests. Some of the more high-profile attendees of the party were longtime Trump aide Roger Stone and former White House chief strategist Steve Bannon. Now, according to the Post, some partygoers started screaming and one woman even cried as Giuliani was served. Now, Caroline Wren, the GOP strategist who was hosting the party, she issued a statement to the New York Post saying, quote, she questioned, quote, whether it was a good use of resources to send multiple agents across the country to storm an 80th birthday party like it was Normandy. And then Ted Goodman, who is a political advisor to Giuliani, said, quote, it's unfortunate that they chose to barge up and startle guests during a celebration of this man's 80th birthday. They could have shown a little more respect for the man who comforted the nation following the September 11th and who stands up for law enforcement and the men and women in blue. Now, there's more. Despite the raucous affair, Giuliani reportedly got in his car and left after he was served. Journalist Rachel Louise just tweeted that guests had just finished singing happy birthday when agents served him paperwork on Arizona fake elector charges. So the people at the party, like Giuliani's friends, the woman who put on the party and his political advisor, said yes, they came into the birthday party, gave him his indictment. Now, why is that part important? Because Giuliani, after this news broke on Saturday morning, sent this message out. Fake news alert, contrary to reports from journalists who weren't there, our early 80th birthday celebration wasn't ruined or interrupted. It was an incredible night with friends, including Steve Bannon and Roger Stone. It felt like a strategy session on how to save America. Giuliani's spokespeople also issued a statement to Raw Story saying, quote, the mayor was served after the party, and as he was walking to the car, he was unfazed and enjoyed an incredible evening with hundreds of people from all walks of life, blah, 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 blah. But that was also, by the way, from Ted Goodman, who also had this statement that I already read, said they could have shown a little more respect. So you've issued two conflicting statements here. So this story, by the way, is now not just about the fact that Giuliani got served during his birthday party. It's about the fact that they're now lying about it, even though they have already given statements to the paper about it happening. And then when I guess they got in trouble with Rudy, they were like, no, it totally didn't happen. Even though I said it happened, it definitely didn't happen. So maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Who knows? Because these people are nothing but liars. One thing we do know is that Giuliani has, of course, officially been served, no matter when or where it was, and he will be heading to court in Arizona tomorrow. One of today's video sponsors is Miracle Made. Did you know that traditional bed sheets can actually harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat? It can lead to acne, allergies, stuffy noses, and it's just plain gross. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning antibacterial bedding such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters that prevent up to 99.7% of bacteria growth and require up to 3 times less laundry. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. Miracle Made uses silver-infused fabrics inspired by NASA, and their sheets are thermoregulating and designed to keep you at the perfect temperature all night long, so you get better sleep every night. Miracle sheets are luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands, and they feel as nice, if not nicer, than bed sheets used by some 5-star hotels. And it's designed for your skin. Stop sleeping on bacteria. Bacteria can clog your pores, causing breakouts and acne, and you can sleep clean with Miracle. Now, I've been using Miracle Made bed sheets for nearly 2 years now, and I absolutely love them. They help keep me cool throughout the night, which means I get better sleep because I'm not waking up all throughout the night from being too hot. So go to trymiracle.com/ROF to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code ROF at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product that it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/ROF and use the code ROF to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/ROF to treat yourself.